Hello everyone. Welcome to 7x flare and radio blackout. A giant sunspot 7 times the width of the Earth exploded on Sunday, July 2nd, creating a powerful solar flare that lashed Earth's atmosphere and caused a radio blackout over parts of the US and the Pacific Ocean. 'Tis the season for fireworks. On July 2nd, giant sunspot AR3354 exploded, producing a long-duration X1 class solar flare. NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory recorded the extreme ultraviolet flash. Radiation from the flare ionized the top of Earth's atmosphere. This caused a deep shortwave radio blackout over western parts of USA and the Pacific Ocean. Map. Mariners and ham radio operators may have noticed loss of signal and other propagation effects for 30+ minutes after the flare. Although the explosion lasted long enough to lift ACME out of the sun's atmosphere, it did not. SOHO coronagraph images show no sign of a significant ACME. The genesis of this flare is interesting and possibly unusual. A 304A with circle movie from SDO shows what happened. Solar physicist Keith Strong shared stunning footage of the flare on Twitter, writing X flare in progress. Sunspot region AR3354 near the NW limb just produced an X1.07 flare, between the 10th and 14th biggest flare so far this solar cycle. That is the 18th X flare during solar cycle 25, the current solar cycle, compared to just 14 from SC24. Solar flares are created when magnetic fields around sunspots become tangled, break, and then reconnect, a process called reconnection. This flare appears to show that it was helped along by a plume of plasma, causing magnetized material to land on sunspot AR3354. Long-lasting flares such as this one are sometimes accompanied by coronal mass ejections, events in which magnetic fields lash out a huge amount of stellar material in the form of plasma shooting out from the sun. Though Sunday's X flare was long-lasting enough to trigger ACME, sun observatories have yet to see a significant ejection of plasma associated with either this flare or the sunspot AR3354. Thank you.